I remember how excited I was the first time of connecting the AOL and hearing the modem, and I thought, wow, this is really neat, and I thought that was fantastic. We're not the most technologically advanced as a family, but we try to keep up with it and with the changes and all that. We hope someday they'll finally get fiber optics in our area, but my wife and I were always looking for a reliable program, fast and reliable. I'd never used a hotspot like that before.
Brian contacted me and just asked me if we would be interested in doing a hotspot pilot program. I didn't even know what a hotspot was at the time, so I was like, explain that. And you know, in this area, rural is a little bit hard to get internet from either company. I mean, there's two major companies that service here. Neither one of them really do rural very well. So you've got all that rural population that has very limited access to internet. So, I mean, it is expensive for the companies to run the lines and reach all those rural places because there may be a mile in between houses.
Our waiting list up until recently was about 20 to 22 people. And they check them out for a week. We recently added 3 more, and so that has gone down quite a bit, but it's between 13 and 19 generally.
Do you have high-speed internet at your house?
No, I do not. The only internet service I have is the data that I have on my phone. You know, it's a little more expensive around rural areas to get it. It's available out there, but sometimes, you know, the speed's not very good. If you do get it, you're paying for it. And sometimes it's just in and out. You can't actually use it. You know, I've gone back and I've started doing research on, you know, opening a small business again. So it's been useful that way. I use it for all sorts of things though. You know, there's genealogy, there's, you know, just about anything you can think of. I have a niece that lives in Germany right now, so we video chat. So it, you know, it just serves lots of purposes.
Everybody gives it a 10 out of 10. I mean, it's like, you know, they would absolutely recommend it to their neighbor, to their family and friends. And the success stories we've seen about people starting small businesses, staying in touch with, you know, other people, just making productive use of the internet is really amazing.
What I do consulting, and then what my wife does is surface design, and use up a lot of, and that was a problem we had before, was with data, which, you know, we had to discover data and how fast she can blow through that. It's really helpful, and we appreciate it. No, like I said, the whole business of internet has changed so much in the last 5-10 years. So.
There's this digital divide between urban households. They connect at about 75% of households have an internet connection, and rural households, which only have about a 60-65%. So there's this persistent kind of 10 percentage point gap. And what we're trying to do is to address that gap, get people to use the internet, see the advantages of it, and kind of look at the issue that way.